My first roommate in prison saved my life. Not the one while I was in receiving. That's like where you go when you first go to prison. You're there like 30 days. That one almost took my life, but that doesn't count. I'm talking about the one when I actually got to the prison where I'd be serving my time. Her name was Sheila, and she was so nice. I had just gotten there, and it was time for me to take a shower like that night, and I'd been putting it off because I was kind of like dreading it. Like I didn't know what it was going to be like, and I was a little bit nervous. But she was like, "All right, girl, like it's time. You know, you got to go take a shower because if you don't take a shower in prison, like it's a major faux pas, and people will call you out." And so like it was my time. Like I needed to go. So I got all my stuff together, and I put my slides on, and I went, you know, flopping down the hall, and I got into where the showers were, where I go in there, and there's nobody in there. It's completely empty. And I was like, okay. I kind of walk over there to where the showers are, and I notice that every single shower has a hanger hanging on the outside of it, and the hanger has like a towel and a shower bag. And I was like, what is going on? Like, this looks like it belongs to somebody, but there's nobody here. And I kind of sit there for a minute, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I kind of walk outside of the bathroom, and I look around, look down the hall, nobody's there. And so I go back into the shower and move the shower bag to a different shower stall. If you've ever been to prison, then I'm sure you just audibly gasped because you understood what I did. I didn't understand what I did. And like another stupid thing was that I thought I had to be naked in front of everybody. And so outside of the shower, I stripped down, bare butt naked, and then got into that woman's shower. Of course, while I was taking off my clothes, these other two girls came in and they were like over there by the sink brushing their teeth or whatever. And they like looked at me and like snickered and laughed. And they were like, dang, that girl's freaking naked. And like I felt really awkward. So I get in the shower, I do my business, and I get out. My hair's dripping wet. I'm sliding back down to the hallway, and like I'm in my cell. I'm sitting there like wringing my hair out, and all of a sudden I hear this booming, who the hell moved my towel down the hall? And I was just like, and my roommate looked at me and she like noticed the response that I had, and she was like, oh my god. Well, I heard somebody down the hall say something like, yeah, man, there was this new receiver in there. So she was probably the one. She comes like stomping down the hall. Well, Sheila sees what's about to happen, and she goes out the hall really quick, and she was like, hey man, it was my roommate. It was my roommate. But listen, she's brand new. She didn't know. She didn't know. She's sorry. She won't do it again. And she was like talking fast for me, and I was just back there in my little robe and my towel, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be killed. And the girl looks past Sheila, and she looks at me, and she was like, and like she made like a sound and walked away, and I didn't die. So, oh my god, we were roommates.